Hi, welcome to Atkins Dine in the Kitchen. My name is Kent Altena, and I want to thank you first and foremost for all the votes that you did for the Atkins All-Star Contest. It went really well for me. I finished up third in the voting competition, but I haven't figured out if I'm a member of the top 24 or not to go on to the second round. Alright, so for this video we're going to make low-carb pickles, a southern favorite that I've been asked to make multiple times, but we're going to make it low-carb style. So come along with me as we cook it up. So in this pan back here, I have a 1/4 cup of oil. I've been asked a couple times which oil I like to use, and I either use a refined olive oil for its higher smoke temp or coconut oil. Both of them work really well in frying. So I'm going to turn up this oil to a medium-high heat so the oil's done when we're ready for the breaded pickles over here. So come along with me as we cook it up. So first things first, we're going to create our egg bath. For that, I'm going to put 2 eggs, a 1/2 cup of cream, and just a little water to stir in the mixture. There we go. And I'll beat the eggs until you break the yolks. Alright, we can set this aside. Alright, for our breading mixture we're going to use a combination Parmesan cheese as well as coconut flour. Now if you're simply on the first 14 days you could just use the Parmesan cheese. The reason I'm adding the coconut flour or cutting the Parmesan cheese with the coconut flour is to, one, cut a little bit of the saltiness of the recipe, as well as two, I think it works a little bit better that way. So I'm going to add roughly 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese and a 1/4 cup of coconut flour that I ground myself. To this I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of taco seasoning. Make sure you find sugar-free taco seasoning, or you could just use a combination of paprika, chili powder, and a little bit of cayenne pepper for some kick. So mix these spices through each other. Alright, now comes probably the most important decision for these fried pickles to make, is which pickles to use. You could use these bread and buttered slices pickles, or you could use these dill chips or dill spears. I kind of like the dill chips as being the closest to what you might receive in a regular restaurant fried pickle recipe, so that's what we're going to be using today. So set up your breading station and take your pickles out of your jar. Alright, so while they're on this plate, what you need to do is quickly give them a dash of pepper and a dash of salt. You don't need to use much salt, as there is quite a bit of salt within the dill pickles already, as well as within the Parmesan cheese breading. So at this point you put the pickles in the breading mixture. I'm going to get the other ones done with their pre-coat of breading. And then take the pickles and dump them in the egg bath, swish them around, and throw them back in the breading mixture. Probably do a couple handfuls and then give it a good shake. And then put them back on your plate. We'll do this again. Dunk your pickles in your egg bath. And then give them a good shake in your breading mixture. Alright, we're going to put these in the freezer for roughly 5 to 10 minutes so that the breading sticks on when we start frying them. If your fryer oil is ready before that time, you can just go and turn it down and maintain that heat. You're looking for the fryer oil to get roughly to that smoke temp range, so when it starts to shimmer on top, we'll catch back up at that point, and I'll be busy breading up a bunch of other pickles as well. Alright, welcome back. The pickles have been sufficiently in the freezer for long enough. They're kind of crunchy on the outside, but we're not looking for them to be rock hard. So what you want to do is put a couple in for your test case to see if the oil is hot enough or if it's too hot. Let the first ones go. If it's too hot, if they turn too brown too quick, turn down your oil temp. If it takes too long, you can always turn it up. It'll only take about 15 to 30 seconds per side for these pickles because they will cook rather fast. Just take a fork and use that to flip them over. And something that you might want to have sitting beside is a paper towel lined plate. Alright, these are about ready. So we'll take them off. Careful not to drop any of the breading or to be too rough with them. And I'll do one more set for the camera. Like I said, it doesn't take long per side, about 15 to 30 seconds, so we'll be flipping these in about 20 more seconds. If you notice they start getting a little bit too light, you can always turn up your oil a little bit higher. Alright, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope this reaches everyone in great health. Thank you once again for all your support in the past and your comments below, as well as on the Atkins All-Star site. It means a lot to me. These videos are much about you and me, the conversation between us, as they are about the actual food themselves. Thanks again, and I hope this reaches everyone in great health. Talk to you guys later. Bye.